What's up guys, and welcome back to WBC Builds. You know what today is? Today is a perfect day for a time lapse, so that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing you a time lapse from the Used Build server run and hosted by Andyisyoda. So Andyisyoda messaged me on Twitter asking if I wanted to come on and have a little go at building on his town, on his world, and I obviously said yes because one, I just love building, and two, I love his stuff anyway. So I came on, sat down on a Saturday afternoon and had a little build. The building you see in front of you is designed and done in a sort of a mid-Victorian style. I was using a building from Southampton, you can see it on screen now, as my inspiration for the build, but I changed it up quite a bit and used a different sort of shape in the end anyway. The texture pack we are using is that of the servers, so I'm going to leave a little link in the description below to Andyisyoda's website so you can download that if you wish to use it. But the most important thing is this texture pack allows me to have these creamy yellowy bricks that I've always been dying to use in like any of my builds. For me, when I'm using default, I always use a birch to simulate that sort of brick look, but in this texture pack it turns iron ore blocks into a really nice creamy brick to use. So this building was my first trial actually using this texture pack, and I thought it really came out quite well. So I'm going to leave you to watch the rest of the time lapse. I'm going to jump back in at the end of the video with a little showcase and just to sort of wander around and let you see what I thought about the building. So guys, this is the new little feature I'm going to be doing, and I will be doing this, you know, maybe once or twice a month. I like to just jump on and go into other people's servers just to have a go. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with the rest of the time lapse and I'll see you at the end. Alright, so you've seen the time lapse now. This is the part of the video where I'm going to show you a little bit just around the building so you get a bit more of a feel about the place. So we are here on the main town of the user blocks. I can't actually remember the name unfortunately, but there's a little statue here of Andyisyoda. Oh god, he's going to get hit by that police car, that's a little bit scary. But this build itself isn't too far away from spawn, so if we just zoom up over here, we've got this big old building, which I think is like the Parliament building or something like that, and if you look upon yonder, once the chunks load in, I believe the spawn is up over in, yeah, over there, at the cathedral. So it's not too far away. Come on down and pay a visit if you wish. The IP for this server is in the description of the video. But yes, so the building in question is what I've aptly named the Burg Arms. Sorry, I'm just trying to set my speed back to 1. The Burg Arms. So I had the impression that this was just a corner I could put something on, but it turns out I think it's actually a residential corner. So I was thinking first of all, this could be like a pub, as I only ever build pubs. But I believe because of the zoning laws in this town, it's actually a townhouse. So it's a converted pub. There we go. So it once had sticky floors and lots of beer thrown around the place, but now it is just a place to live. Yeah, so this was just my first build on this server, and using this texture pack really does allow you to use a lot more blocks and have a lot more details that the vanilla one just doesn't seem to do. Like here, these are stripped logs, but you can see they've got this nice column look to them. And the windows, I really wish we had like paned windows in the base game default texture pack, because just look at that. Look at the detail in that. Anyway, let's stop just getting too excited over the texture pack before we have one last look around. Yes, we've got this nice corner here. It fits in well. I have done another build on this on this server as well, and we'll come to that. I believe next week I'm going to do a video on it as well. You can just see it. That's what I said about it. You can just see it off in the right there. It's a similar sort of style to this one again. So it's a little precursor to next week's video. But yeah, coming on round to the back of the building, I'm just going to show you the little bits of detail I've done around here. As always, I love to put some trees and some leaves all over the build. And with this texture pack, you've got the iron ore blocks becoming this nice creamy, sandy coloured stone, brick. And obviously we've got some sandstone next to it just to add that little bit of gradient. And yeah, so I've put a few windows in, but there is no interior in this build. So if you do actually happen to build on this server and you do interiors, then please just come on over, break down the front door and have a go at building the interior of this one. It'll be quite interesting to see what you come up with. Just having a look at the roof. So we've got these anvils which have, I think they're damaged anvils. Let's have a quick check. They're like, yeah, chipped anvils which have been reskinned to have that sandstone colour to it, which really makes this detail so much better to have. I mean, I haven't got a problem with normal anvils. I love using them in my builds, but having something like this just gives you that chance of going, oh wow, we've got some actual sandstone little pillars. But anyway, so that's me just getting excited over that texture pack again. I really enjoy building on this server just for that sheer fact that there's so many amazing builds around the place, and it's a nice inspiring place to build. And yeah, this is my offering to you as my little on the tour Burg City builds bus goes. So guys, if you do have a server yourself and you wish for me to come on and inject a piece of Victorian or Georgian architecture into it, then please just hit me up on Twitter, my thing's on the screen now, or in the comments of this video. And I'm going to leave you with a nice little view of the side of the Burg Arms here on the user block server. So thank you guys for watching this, and I will see you next time.